Hey Parker, I know obviously it's another Saturday, Monday. Have you guys switched things up this week as far as schedule? You guys gotten any rest or kind of what's it been like?
Yeah, we got a little bit of rest yesterday. Quick turnarounds, something that could be tough on the body, but coach was able to get us some time off, and we'll be able to get our 2 days prep, and hopefully everyone's bodies feel better, and we'll get ready to prep for this next one.
And before you head to Baylor, does coach give you not before they come here, does coach give you a last like, hey, on K-State, or is anything he discussed, or what was kind of his final message for you guys?
I mean, he watched the game plenty with by himself and with the staff. I'm sure he let some emotions out then, but we all watched it together yesterday and just kind of briefly went over, what we did right, what we did wrong, things we can learn from, and things we can take into this next game, and things we can do, kind of to build on it and hopefully learn from any loss we have. Hopefully we can take as much as we can from that and then kind of wipe it, bury the film, and head on to the next one.
Parker, have you watched Baylor at all this season?
Yeah, a little bit. They were in a tough one last time against Tech. They battle hard. They're really talented all over the field. They're dangerous at all positions, and we've watched a little bit. We're going to dive into it a little bit probably today and tomorrow, and then obviously get ready for them then. But from what I've seen, they're really talented, really dangerous, and coming to Allen Fieldhouse, we got to be prepared for that so we can handle that and take care of business here.
What's it going to take for you to disrupt some of the shooters they have on offense and how potent they are in that respect?
Yeah, we've kind of struggled with the three-point line a little bit in some of the recent games, so it'll definitely be one of the point of emphasis in the next couple of days going into it, running them off the line and then building a wall behind them, kind of taking away some of their strengths. But it's something that we do every game. We kind of figure out what teams do best and then try to prepare off that and build off of it. And 3 points, one of the things they do well. So hopefully the coach will give us a plan and we can hopefully execute it pretty well.
You mentioned some of the things that Coach Self wants you guys to improve on. What are some of the things he was really hitting on during the film review?
A lot of it's just energy, kind of bringing it from the jump. Guys come in off the bench and bringing energy from the jump. That's kind of what we got to do is set the tone. Sometimes we can come out there and kind of give teams confidence, and some guys have games of their life, but most of the time that's on us. Kind of letting them believe that, and just making sure we come out with energy. Don't take anyone lightly. Even if it's a quick turnaround or whatever. There's no room for error in this conference if you want to win it. So just making sure that we bring the energy from the jump every play. You can't take plays off, and definitely can't take games off. So just making sure there's energy.
And game day will be here on Saturday. I don't think you've been into a school that's had that happen up there before. Will you watch it, or what's typically what you do on Saturday mornings?
I've watched a couple. Kind of depends on the matchup and what we're doing, obviously. But it'll just be a regular game for us. We're not really prepared for college game day. We're preparing for Baylor. So just making sure that we can take care of business there. The fans will take care of the energy, and I know that will definitely be here no matter if it's game day or not. But hopefully we can feed off that, and they're definitely going to bring it. So we're going to need them for this one, no doubt.
When you know you're going to have a quick turnaround with Baylor on Saturday and Tech on Monday, do you spend any time looking ahead to Tech at all, or do you just focus fully on Baylor and worry about Tech when you get to
No,
Tech?
we're all Baylor right now. That's what's next, and in the position we're in, we got to take it one game at a time. So we're all Baylor right now, and we're just going to try to get one at a time. And Baylor's on our minds right now.
I wonder what the emotional swing was. Such a good game against Houston, top of the world. Everybody's loving everything about you guys, and then tough loss on Monday. How do you manage I know it's been all season kind of like that, but the ups and downs of such a short period of those highs and lows like that?
Yeah, you try to make the highs as long as possible, and you try to make the lows as short as possible. So, we got a quick turnaround. Thankfully we can try to make it as short as possible. You can't turn one into two, especially in this league. So, just trying to make sure we stay steady. We try to eliminate the highs and lows, and just try to keep building off of it. We try to stay steady, but we also try to get better day in, day out, and game in, game out. So any day we can learn, any day we can get better. We just try to stack off that and then try to eliminate, the super highs and super lows.
Coach has obviously been here a long time, and a few weeks ago we talked about how when you guys lose, it weighs on you, the losses. His demeanor after every game with us is the same. For you, when you see him in the locker room, what's it like when games that don't necessarily go your way, when it's a frustrating performance or whatever? What's he like? Is he the same, calm and composed, or is there a different side?
You don't ever want to lose, especially here. and Coach is definitely one of the highest. He's one of the highest level of competitors that I've seen, and that's probably why he's in the position he's in, and he's got the past and history that he does. But you know, coming to the locker room, he tries to stay even keeled and try to learn from it. Try to take everything with a grain of salt. You know, not everything's not as good or as bad as it seems. You know, you try to just kind of keep an even mind and learn from it the best you can. Games like K-State and any loss here, you know, you don't want to weigh on it too long because you got quick turnarounds and you're going to be in front of TV, in front of thousands of fans, you know, in a couple days. So you can't weigh on it too much, but you try to learn from it. And especially games like K-State, you know, that lets a lot of the fans down, and he knows that. And, you know, we just kind of try to learn from it and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Parker, I know you've talked about the closeness of your bench, that group of guys before, and maybe this has happened, but I wonder if Jamari came to you and said, hey, you're a vet, tell me what I can do to get more minutes. What do you see if he asked you that? What would you tell him, or what have you told him if that's happened?
I think it just goes back to energy, and, you know, just listen to whatever coach tells him, whatever his role is, whatever he needs to do, just thrive in it. You know, if that's 0 minutes, if that's 20 minutes, you know, whatever he can get, you know, he's going to bring that to the team, and he's done a really good job adjusting and kind of doing whatever is told of him. But you know, if coach thinks that we need more Jamari, then Jamari's going to be ready. You know, he tries to take it day in and day out. He tries to learn, and like you said, he asks questions and he gets all the reps everyone else does. So he's ready and prepared, and he's just waiting for his time to be called.
Sort of the follow to that, if any of the coaching staff came to you and said, all right, Parker, put your coaching hat on. What is the case for us to give Jamari more minutes? What would you tell them?
I think it's just energy. You know, sometimes it can be a spark. You know, a lot of those our starters. You know, those 4 or 5 guys play a lot of minutes. So anytime one of us can come in and just provide a spark, you know, we try not to just maintain. We try to just be a spark. You know, you obviously don't want to be a guy that's negative in the plus minus. But you know, us on the bench, you know, if we can either maintain or just provide a spark, you know, make that a stop on defense or a good offensive rebound or a good extra pass. You know, if it's one of those things, just doing those little things, trying to control the things you can control. That's kind of really all I think coach is asking us to do.
All right, Parker, thank you.
Thanks,
so much.
thanks, Parker.
Thanks, Parker.
Thank you guys.